Hmm. Hello. Hello, hello. We will be continuing Alan Wake. I'm still kind of unsure about the game, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't know, first playthrough, I was kind of out of it, so I didn't understand a lick of shit that was going on in that game. But, despite that, we're going to continue playing it. Alan Wake. Oh, continue game.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Yeah, of course. Really? What the fuck? What is happening, dude? Let me tab out. Thank you, for fuck's sake. That's not going to work. That's just going to double my audio. Is the game in full screen? I thought I turned it off of fucking full screen, bro. Oh, there's only full screen and windowed. Okay then, never mind.
And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
And figure out my next move. Making sure everything's... Get out of here, bird. Didn't I just pick up a new one? Oh, wait. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. What's going on with the plants? Why they look like this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Sure, I'm not missing anything. What's going on with the plants? Why do they look like this? God ray quality, grass distance. Okay, nothing here deals with the vegetation. Okay, we're gonna restart the game real quick. Maybe doing that'll help. Just exiting. We're gonna exit to the menu first. See if that... Oh, nope, that didn't do anything. Quit. Accept. Restarting game. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's open up my little program here. We're gonna put the game in windowed mode, and then I'm just gonna full screenize it, given the name of the program. Graphics windowed. What? Stop that. Okay, we're in windowed mode now. Refresh the program. What? Where is that at? Hello? Okay. That's a little silly there. Add. Yeah, full screen eyes. There we go. It just puts it in fucking full screen. Okay, alright. This game is whack. Oh shit, my... Close this down. Alright. Enough of that. Let's see if closing out of the game helped my plants not look...
The manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Yeah, but I just got a manuscript on the ground, so, like, where is it in my menu? I don't see it.
What the hell? Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was scared.
Interesting. He takes a bear trap and doesn't give a fuck. Nice. What a baller. He ain't getting me this time, though. Well, they're all over the place. I feel like they're kind of supposed to be a little hidden, but considering my plants look like this, I don't... We'll go down to medium real quick. See if that does anything. It did not. Maybe the plants just looked like this last time and I didn't notice. Go to high for all of the settings, because why not? This is an old-ass game. Should be able to run it. That goes up to 8, of course. FFXA, we're going to turn that to high. Anisotropic filtering, turn that all the way up. Turn you all the way up. Turn you all the way up. You all the way up. You all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Grass distance. Go all the way up with that. Ooh, hello. Gimme! Gimme, 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 gimme! Or not. Nice. I feel like that should be an achievement. Jesus, there's so many traps. And they're very easy to dodge. Wow. Ow! Didn't I have a shotgun? I remember having a shotgun. Again. Those are gonna kill me. Wait a minute. Can I just, like, cut across here? No. That's where I'm supposed to go. Well, I was gonna say the plants look vaguely normal here, but they don't. I'll take it back. Put that thing down. You're gonna hurt somebody. That's right. Get out of here. You're going down, punk. So, how do you quick use? Nah, we don't care. 3. These look like they could be opened. Hello. I have no more batteries. I don't need them. Oh look, batteries. Thank you. I will take that. Can always go for some coffee. A manuscript.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, great. Hey. No goodies in here. Guess we're out of here. Where's the chainsaw coming in?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Then that's where we're going. What? Am I supposed to be getting rid of these? We're going in. We're going back. Don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that, but I did. Where am I supposed to be going, actually? Flares. That's where we came from. Where am I supposed to go? Any more of those? Ouch. I don't get it. Make it through the woods. Maybe this way? Ah. I really, like... Why are you behind me? Ah! Leave, demon! Gimme. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no! That's right! You better hide. Alan Wake is coming through. I have no more batteries. Owie! Owie! close. Checkpoint reached. Good. Can I like quit the can I quit the game? 'Cause I don't know if it'll help, but I'm gonna verify the files. Nope, that's not it. Verify integrity of game files. Maybe it won't take that long. Nice. Okay. Back into the game. Remedy. Continue game. Your health will recharge more quickly under the light of Safe Haven. Now hold on, I gotta go check to see if the plants are normal. They look normal. I think the plants are back to normal. Yes, everything seems okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Why does it keep automatically changing camera shoulder angles? I am a right-hand man. I like everything on the right. Oh my god. Run, Alan, run! Now I need the light again. There's a manuscript up there. Kick. Give.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed. Like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Tried making a thumbnail of Barry, but there weren't any high quality images of Barry. And it made me sad. It can go up. I can go up even higher. What? Why are there rocks falling from in here? Or this seems like where I'm actually supposed to go. Okay, so we need to go down. Uh-oh. Ouch. Another manuscript.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
That's it. Let's get a move on. I wish I could remember the quick button to use. Oh, it's middle mouse, isn't it? Yes. I'm willing to waste a flare to figure this out. Yep. Checkpoint reached.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Oh yeah? Be aware that you're about to die. What'd that say? The darkness wears her face. Alright. I don't know what that means, but thanks for telling me. Hunting rifle. Oh. Oh no, we've woken Alan. Yes, we have. Manuscript.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up.
How's
as
it
I
going?
ran through
It's
the
going
forest.
good.
I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
It is going good. Figured I'd play through this game. I played it the other night, but I didn't play very long. Are you still employed? You said you were going to talk to the manager. No, I decided not to go talk to the manager because I don't give two shits to fucking work at Walmart again. I think it's time I move on from that place. I'm still unemployed at the moment. Mother. Which you think that would mean stream more, but... I gotta be in the mood. Not to mention, I can't buy new games to play because I have to save my money. I was going to buy Resident Evil 4, but, you know, then I got fired. I was like, I probably shouldn't. Even though I have plenty of money, I probably still shouldn't. The fuck? Hello, buddy. Flare! Where are you aiming, buddy? Oh, shit. I figured this would be a good time to play Alan Wake. I already have the game. I've been meaning to play it. So here we are. It's a very interesting game. I'll say that much. I think the first time I played it, I just didn't have the energy. I didn't have the energy. I was so lost of what was going on. And I was questioning whether I wanted to play it again. And I was like, you know what? Why not? It'd make for an entertaining time. It's back here. Nothing. Plus, I don't know. Throughout the years, I've seen a lot of people praise this game. And I figured, you know what? Let's do it.
Fuck you, pig.
What? Did you just say fuck you, pig? Ah, look, it's the chainsaw that we heard about in the manuscript. That's hella rude. I know, right? Whoa, back up, buddy. Back up. Flare. I need to reload. Try not to use so many batteries. But I'm gonna have to here. Sit down, punk! Fat ass! Sit down! That's right. You've been defeated. You know, I still don't quite understand what's going on in this game.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
I'm coming, Barry!
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Yeah, but I think one of the achievements for this game is to not use a vehicle. I just don't know if that goes for this time to go home, stupid work. I can't relate to that anymore. Drive safe. Run on sentence. Special 1. Complete the episode without reloading the game or restarting a checkpoint. Complete the episode without reloading the game. Oh, wait. Special. I'm confused.
I had to find the key to the garage.
We found it.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Whoa! You can't be charging out of the stall like that, dude. And now you're dead because of it. Let's go in the women's restroom. After we read this.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Lord. Hunting rifle ammo. Okay, we got the keys to the truck, but... Or are these the keys to the gate? Maybe they're keys for both? Oh my god. Die! Die! Whoa! There's a jump. I don't think I went fast enough. Oh, wrong way. You can change vehicle controls in the menu. You're telling me that now? I'm coming, Barry! Barry! Oh my god. Barry! Ooh. Okay, I can't open that. I guess I should follow my little mini compass thing up there. It tells me where to go. Manuscript. Oh. That wasn't there before.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside.
Ow.
Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Oh, let me... I didn't think to do this before. Change you to a color. La la. Barry! Barry, where are you? Barry! Oh, maybe I need the car still. This thing's wrecked, bruh. What is happening here? What the fuck? Barry! I'm coming! No! Hold on, Barry! Let me, go over here. Vote. Manuscript. Rose and
Rose
Rusty.
knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Who's there? You leave Barry alone!
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yes. Take that, demons! Oh, hell yes! Hold on, let me reload, guys. Ow! I got all of them. How come normal flares can't do all that? It's the same thing. Kick the door. Wow. What a kick.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
In Night Springs.
Tonight's episode,
The Man in the Mirror.
The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game, but the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
All right.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Night Springs. What? Why are there feathers floating around? Off to Barry. We've caught up on our TV show. Checkpoint.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Is Barry not in here? Wow, this apartment's all nice looking. Or shed, I should say.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
The darkness controls the Taken.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Flares. Batteries. Whoa, watch it, birds. Let me in. Barry! Let me in, Barry! That's right, get out of here. Maybe I'm supposed to shoot it with my flare gun. Take that! Stupid birds!
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
He didn't even crank the car.
Have a great day.
Wow.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something?
End of episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
I don't know where she
Always pays
lives.
her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legend.
Something there'd be like a streamer mode of sorts.
Come true.
Because my
And get this,
YouTube bot's gonna
most
get
of this
fucking
stuff
copyright
takes
strikes
place
for
around
this.
Cauldron
That
Lake.
music.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Come on, bro.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy.
Oh, she's already at the fucking door.
What, the lamp lady?
Welcome to
Yeah, anyway.
Oh dear,
she knew both Jagger and
Mr.
Zane
Wake.
before they both
I'm
died, and she had some
so
kind of
glad
a
you're
breakdown.
here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oh no.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Creepy old lady.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
That's weird.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
All right.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna leave.
A nice day.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Maybe he should mind his business.
There was no time to waste.
Get to the car. Oh, here we go.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know Danny, and, then I get in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the ear tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure that you'll walk away?
Okay. Coffee thermos. I take. Thank you. Gimme. Oh. He's waiting for us.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
Get after it! Don't let him get away! Move it! I'll have your shot if you let him get away!
Alright, Alan. This is not the time to be having trash stamina.
There! We have the suspect in sight!
Do you? Forgot transit is on strike. Had to Uber home. You missed us getting drugged by Rose, who's supposedly a super fan. But she was also under the control of some weird old lady. And now the owner of the trailer park lot called the police on us because we were in there for a long time. Which doesn't make any sense because it's none of his business. And now we're getting chased by the FBI. We're going to meet the kidnapper of my wife. Even though we don't have the manuscript.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
I feel like that's what it's all about.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
I don't know when that's going to happen. That's marvelous. Wait a minute. There's a fucking manuscript back down here. Why, thank you.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Creepy ass old lady, man, I tell you. Can never trust these old ladies.
Right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
The suspect was last sighted running along
What's going on over there?
Search the area.
Search the area.
Stay sharp.
You'll never find me.
This way. Over here.
Oh, you guys are done for. Rip to them.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Checkpoint reached. No! Get up! What are you doing?
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
But you can't see me. I'm behind a rock. Oh. Ow. Get 'em, birds. Holy moly. This is getting out of hand. Exit.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
I assume that's where we're going. Thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Well, I think that federal agent kind of jumped the gun, don't you think?
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Well, luckily we got a big light right there we could blast it with.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Of course. No more shadow. And apparently a giant spotlight can destroy a gate. Yeet. Again. Hey, look, we got a flashlight. Get out of my way!
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades.
Holy
They were an ideal
flashbangs.
weapon for my situation.
Yes, they were. We got some motherfucking flashbangs, bruh. Take that. Hell yeah. Where did you come from, buddy? I'm gonna need you guys to back off. I got 3 left. Any more flashbangs? Hell yeah.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's
Shit.
on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. That's just an FBI agent that was kind of, you know, overreacting. Over the top. Ow. Kill 4 taken with a single flashbang. Whoa now, bruh. Leave me alone. I didn't want to use a flashbang there, but I guess I had to. Ooh, you know what game I really want to play through? all the Life is Strange games, except for the first one. I've already played that one years ago. But I want to play Life is Strange 2, the other ones that I can't remember the name of. Take that. Oh no. Watch it, dude. Can I pick that up? Guess not. I tried playing the first one, couldn't get into it. Oh! Watch it. Alright, that's it. Honestly, I don't know why I played it when I was younger. I just did. And I really enjoyed it. Oh, this guy's gonna take multiple, huh?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
I could technically play the first episode of Life is Strange 2 since they made it free. Which I might end up doing that, just to see how the game is. Of course, I played the first game when I didn't really... I don't know if I streamed when I played the first one. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But it was fun. Pat!
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
No, you won't.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Now, something's up with the FBI agent. The FBI agent's possessed or something.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Oh no. I don't have a weapon. Go! Can't get me in here. I got a revolver now. Where you at, punk? Oh, they're gone. What did you not like about the first Life is Strange?
Sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Take that. Aw, yeah. Slowly getting our guns back. Oh no. Oh no. Stand in the light. What? How are you immune? How is this possible? Turn it on! Ah! Oh. You're down for the count. Just wasn't what I was used to playing. I was going through Kingdom Hearts, GTA 5, and Overwatch at the time. I get that. Of course, you know, it's kind of out of the ordinary for me to play as well. I think. I was mostly into, like, shooter games back then. Mostly Call of Duty. Battlefield. Stuff like that. I did play the odd game here and there, though. Like, Until Dawn, I played that one. Didn't stream it, though.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction.
I was also into GTA 5 then.
The concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Dear God, we're gonna have to fight a bulldozer now. You know, I get what people mean in the reviews for this game when they say the combat and stuff gets repetitive. That it certainly does. Manuscript.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
You know, I could go for a beer myself. I don't have any, though.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
How, though? I doubt the kidnapper gave her a phone.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
There's breathing coming from in here. Yes, flares. Hello. Watch it, buddy. Watch it. Oh, shit. You came up on me quick. This game's supposed to be horror. The only horror I'm getting is the fucking dudes silently sneaking up on me. That's about it. The rest of it's just kind of goofy.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Follow. Is that the pipe?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
The hell, bro?
Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Let me out of here, please! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sword on the opposite
Oh my
shore.
god.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Am I just supposed to spam my flares? But I don't want to use all my flares.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the hell?
What the hell? Agreed. How the fuck you want me to get past that, dude?
I hoped I
Am I
could find a
supposed to
car from there.
fucking just shine the light on every object? It takes too long.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What the fuck, bro? I don't want to use all my batteries. Shut that shit down.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Got a flashlight upgrade. Marvelous. No, I didn't call 911. Ow. Whoa, whoa. Sick. Awesome. Not today, punk. I'm running out of ammo. In light, you can hurt them. Thanks. We already knew that, though. Ooh, Night Springs.
For granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful.
Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition.
but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Oh my.
Of course, Mr. Derleth. Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
All right. You're about to get possessed.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs. Great episode.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Ooh. Oh, look. What am I supposed to do with this thing?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged.
That's right. You're no match for me. I win. Gimme. Wish there was like a stamina bar. Oh. More batteries, thank you. Coffee thermos. Can I take the car? I can.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Bright Falls.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Who taught you how to drive? I'm self-taught. That's why I'm so good. What you mean? I averted falling off, you know, going towards that bridge. That bridge was a dead end. We're gonna take a stop here. Can I have that vehicle? Awesome, I can. We'll get to that in a minute.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm
True.
just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Nice! Sadly, I can't listen to that, or my fucking YouTube VOD will get a strike on it, like it did the last one. Of course, it probably is going to get that anyway, just to the music from earlier. What's over here? Manuscript.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Alright, I don't know who Mott is, seeing as we haven't met him yet. Oh, shit! Thought I could do some slick drifts. Yeah! We'll get there eventually.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Coffee thermos. Thank you. Discover 25 coffee thermoses.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
So the FBI agent has been drinking.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Of course. What a loser. That bastard!
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah!
I'm gonna kill him! I had to get to Mirror Peak.
What the hell, brother?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Can I get that flare gun back? That'd be great. Caution. Leave the building.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow.
Gotta make food, BRB.
Strong
All right.
and sharp. She was his muse.
Oh, great. You're going down, punk. That's right. Ow. Oh. Ow! Holy shit, dude. Oh, you fucker. Get down here. Coward. Coward. Alright, how do you want me to fucking fend off this thing if it's so slow to do whatever the fuck that is? Should move of their own accord. Put a stop. Okay. Flashbangs. Yeah. Sit down, punk. I am getting out of here. Why are we going in? Alright. Thanks for putting me up here, I guess.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Oh, that was close. Nice. GTA 5 and Alan Wake. We got a flare gun, baby. Oh my god. This car sounds more like a freaking tiny, a little sports car than anything else. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna pass by all of you. I had a flare gun. Totally forgot. Thanks for opening the path for me, Shadow Demon. Yeah, who are you? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ha 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 ha, you suck, bruh. Alright, where do I go now? I hear walking. And it's not mine. I think this is where I came from. Trust no one in the dark. Okay, where do I go? I have to go up, but how the fuck do I get up? Oh, there's a ladder. Of course. Alright, where's the shadow demons? I heard your footsteps up here. Follow. Oh, just follow. What is this? Wake touched by the dark
Some
presence.
had taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Nice. One 20 is the battery limit. All right.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
I don't know what getting rid of these little blobs is doing. I'm not dealing with you. Ow. Ow. You're pissing me off. Stop with the throwing. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell.
Oh, so we
Barry
eventually
stood
get
behind
caught.
Me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
He keeps saying random names. He doesn't actually he doesn't say Alan Wake's name. Checkpoint. Oh, coffee thermos. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Great. Trust no one in the dark. I'll always take some flashbangs. Cowards. Alright. They're gearing me up.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yes, please. I would prefer a pump over a fucking double barrel. What's over here? Yeah, you guys want to go? Punks. You're nothing against my flashbangs. Why are you so silent? Can this light heal me? No. Yes, shotgun ammo. Really? That's right, punk. I've got 2 shotgun bullets left. Why do you guys just appear out of fucking nowhere? It's the only reason why the game has any horror elements. Fucking enemies spawn out of fucking thin air and are silent.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Oh? Fuck off. Hold on. Me. There we go. The graveyard shift may cause cancer, guys. Don't ever do the graveyard shift. A light. Tasty. Delicious and warm.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Kinda thought there'd be something back there, but I guess not. How do you expect me to block that? Must think I'm Jason Bourne or something.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Yeah. Checkpoint. Cross the ghost town. Coffee thermos. Batteries that I can't seem to pick up. Oh, I'm full. More batteries. Oh, wow. Great. I'm leaving. Oh my God, he's gonna throw a train car at me. Keys? To what? Oh, the door here? Get inside! Take your time!
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Alrighty then. Hey, a hunting rifle. Oh. I don't know. What do we want? The shotgun or the hunting rifle? Or can we swap these two? No, it has to be the shotgun. Hey. Seeing as I don't have shotgun ammo right now, we'll take the hunting rifle.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Alright, you dickwad. If you showed up to our original meeting spot as planned, none of this would be happening. Discover 5 hidden chests. Well, they're not really hidden now, are they? They've got invisible ink telling me where they are.
Birds.
Birds. Which one's gonna come first? Go! Birds will never get me in here. Nothing's in there. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Alan! Wait a minute. Exit the silver mine. Am I supposed to go this way or that way? I think that way is the way I'm supposed to go. So we'll go this way. See what's down here.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Owie! What? No, we're going deeper. Don't turn me around.
Alice?
Alice!
What in the fuck?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
You know, I don't know if this is all just like in a dream, in a like a coma or something. Considering the start of the game started off with as a dream within a dream. Then we woke up from that one, and we were on vacation with our wife. Or well, I don't know, I may have that wrong. Maybe I think I might have had that wrong. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah! Ow! Get out of here. You two, get out of here. Get. Almost missed it.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Coffee thermos.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Maybe, if it still works. Oh. Which somehow it does still work. Let's go up here. But what's over there? There's a checkpoint over there, I think. I might be able to do that. Oh, come on, you bitch.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
How do I get over there? Maybe there's probably another switch that I just missed because I'm too impatient. Oh. I think I'm supposed to kick the ladder down. Got it. Nice. Let's go to the checkpoint. Are we finally out? We're finally free! Yes, Superman kick. You got an up and down. Let's say we go up. A manuscript.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Isn't it Mjolnir? Or is that his version of Mjolnir? Mjolnir's cousin, Mjolnir. Birds.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Better than nothing. Let's go. You can already probably guess how this is gonna go. Wow, this thing is slow. Ow! Leave me alone! Man, it's really trying to take me down. Well, I mean, better than nothing. At least we didn't fall all the way down there. Agreed, Alan. Shit. Wonder if I would have gotten a achievement if I shot that from the cable car. Bitch. You'll never get me from behind again. Punk ass bitch. Delicious. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed. What the fuck is that? Formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. I don't see a lake. I think they're lying. Maybe... I think that's the lake down in that giant gap. I don't know. It's too dark to see anything. Alright, Alan, calm down. Yeah, let's stop. Oh, I see. Ouch. Fuck off. Try to trap me on a bridge. Don't you know who I am? I'm Alan Wake. Gimme, gimme. bot at
Mott had
Cauldron
checked
Lake.
all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
You're asking the wrong person, because I don't even fucking know. I don't know what's going on in this story since it started. I don't know who the shadowy demon people are. I don't know if we're in some kind of dream coma state, and this is just all in our head. Or maybe we're living out one of Alan Wake's imaginations. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just know at the start of the game, we were in a dream, and we had run over a dude in our dream, and he turned into a shadow demon. The lore of this game is completely lost on me. Uh-oh. Can I not get back out? No! Let me out! No! CW and TZ. I miss you, Tom. Tom. You talk to me on TV. Tom. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I guess we're just Delulu and violence is the solution. Yes. To be fair, though, before I started this game, I knew nothing about Alan Wake. And I mean that when I say nothing. I've heard about the game, but I just didn't care. Never piqued my interest until now. Until Alan Wake 2 came out, of course. And I plan to play that at some point. What the hell, brother? Flashbang! Sit down! You guys are weak! Now you better let me go pick up that damn thing over here. No. Bruh. I swear there's a freaking manuscript right there. Or am I just seeing things? I swear that's... What is that shining? No. Where do I go now? Down here. There's a light.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there.
Wake wakes up in the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Listen, if that doesn't tell us anything, I don't know what does. We're just a psychopath.
Fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us.
Oh? Episode 3 complete. Oh, I hate to skip it, but
previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
The kidnapper.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
That explains everything, I feel like.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Jeez, that's bright.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Let me out! Let me out! Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
So are we insane or not? Like...
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Can it? I don't believe you. I side with Alan! Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. TZ. Is that the lake we were supposedly staying on?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me.
How do I
Don't
get
wanna
that?
run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
Gimme.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah.
Alan, please, this way. Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the...
Get out of my fucking way!
If you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's
Night
killing me.
Springs.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clear.
Manuscript.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. Clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Let's hope you need, however, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand and to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space. Blah, blah, blah. Typically, our pages have long-term creative problems and it will be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time. Engagement therapy. Why is that trademarked? And the flow. Why is that trademarked? Return to your room.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may
The
need a
doors
hand
were
here later
locked.
on, Birch.
Hartman and the
storm's
nurses
bound to
would
make
have
you-know-who
keys,
jumpy.
but there was no way to get my hands on them.
The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that,
Something's
Birch.
wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Hello, QR code. Where does this lead me if I scan this? All right. That's what it. That's what it. You can. It'll. Anyway, it says constipation. That looks painful.
Hartman wanted
Spelled
me to write.
P-A-Y-N-E-F-U-L.
I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Talking to me while I'm upstairs.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Now's our time to escape.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from me, old little wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well,
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper! Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult diapered asses.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry.
Seriously! Do you have any idea
Barry?
how much trouble...
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't...
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
All right.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up!
Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
He smiles.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Let me out! Ow. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. I guess I'm not going that way
light
either.
to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Flashlight, where is it at? Oh, a generator. It's just magically here now. Ouch. What? Okay. Manuscript.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
All right, let's do this.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Come on now. Nah, you suck. Bye-bye. ball. I leave.
I'm here!
Hello.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Why, thank you.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Coming through. Oh, fuck the house. Oh. Sit down. I'm coming. After this, I hear one of them behind me.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Interesting. Beat 100 taken enemies. Out of ammo. Great. I'm coming, Barry!
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
On the channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Alright, he's done. Ow. Really, bro? Ah! The battery, bro. This thing runs down way too quickly. Alright. We finally made it.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him.
Who the fuck
Wake
is
had more
Mott?
money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
We have still yet to meet Mott. Oh. Flare, thank you. Kind of blended in a little bit.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh. Is that hinting that Barry is going to die? Another manuscript.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Interesting. Hello, Barry. I'm coming.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Come on, bruh. Alright, what's with the slow-mo? Stop this.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
If only I had flashbangs. Ow. Ow. Ow.
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Oh my god. Stop throwing things at me.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Run! Why?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Why are you saying look out, bro? You're the one driving the car. Why don't you swerve to get out the way or something?
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Well, we're gonna end it there. Just trying to find a good point to stop it, and there's not really a good point per se to stop. This is I'm assuming this is a checkpoint, so this is a good place to stop it. Time to make a point. It's definitely a strange game, I'll tell you that much. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But it's entertaining, I'll say that much. It's definitely entertaining. And entertaining weird. Have you played Alan Wake? Maybe one day we'll know what the fuck is going on. Maybe. I'm assuming more towards the end. Of course, this episode is called The Truth, so maybe we'll learn some more. Well, good for you, because I haven't either. Ay, ay, ay. It's definitely I think what makes it so goofy is the fact that it's so old, right? When did this game come out? 2009? I know the remaster came out in 2021. When did Alan Wake come out? 2012. That explains it. Oh, wait. No, 2010. That still explains it. Yes, it's that old. And then the remastered version came out in 2021. Though I don't think we're actually playing the remastered version. Is the Alan Wake remaster on Steam? Alan Wake Remastered is not available on Steam. Yeah, it's on Epic Games. Which I have Alan Wake on Epic Games as well. I got it for free. But, seeing as I don't like Epic Games, and Alan Wake went on a sale on Steam for very cheap, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. Because I'd rather play it on Steam than Epic Games. But Epic Games is the one that has the remaster. Which is so lame. I wanted to play the remaster. Let's watch a video of the differences. Ooh. Alan Wake versus remastered.
After over a decade from its original Xbox 360 release, the beloved Alan Wake has been remastered. The new version is available on all modern platforms, and while it's not a complete remake of the game, it does come with a...
Oh, yeah. I can already tell just by these scenes, by the cutscenes alone. Yeah, we're playing the original.
Pretty substantial host of visual upgrades.
Dude, I really wish I could play the remaster.
Most notably in the character models, specifically Alan Wake.
Yeah,
looks substantially different. They went ahead and did a new face model which more resembles the actor who portrays him. It can be a bit jarring for those of us who grew up with the game, but I do think the change is ultimately a better one, as Alan Wake has much better expressions and facial detail. Please enjoy this comparison between the original Xbox 360 version and the remastered running on the PS5. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give a like and sub. It really helps us out a lot.
It's a lot more crisp.
Yeah, Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and
Epic Games Publishing. That's the difference in this part? Epic Games Publishing? Are they the ones who did the remaster?
There's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear.
Yeah, you could definitely tell. This one down here is a lot more crisp with the cutscene, and this one up here has got a bunch of
horror story.
Shit
the victim
going
keeps
on
asking
with it.
why.
Bunch of
But there
noise.
can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
They made Alan's name more thick.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late. desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
So much more dark, the original. Jesus.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Keep this up forever!
Man, I would love to play the remaster, you know? Of course, that would mean I'd have to replay through all of that again, and I don't really care to do that.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Holy
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Just the facial expressions alone, I feel like, just would warrant a replay or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of filter they got going on the original.
I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Jesus. That's insane, dude.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host of the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Hello? Anyone here?
It's a completely different vibe, I feel like, as well. Comments. I like the smooth frame rate of the new one, but the 2010 one holds up. It's weird. Some places the remaster looks great, and other it looks worse than the original. There's a level of dirt and grit missing from the remaster, like someone power washed everything beforehand. Yeah. I'm surprised how good the 360 version looked. I know Alan Wake is one of the best single player games I've ever played all my life. If you played Control, you know our boy Alan is not done with the dark. Hey? Control. Alan Wake and Control. I never thought that those two would be connected. Everything has a shine to it. What is it with developers thinking that door means it has to be brighter? It's a horror game. I think the biggest shock to me is the fact that Control is connected to it. Quantum Break. You know what? That gets that makes me understand the QR code now. Because Pain, yeah, isn't confirmed, but there are nods to it in both Alan Wake and Control, so it probably is, plus Alan Wake 2 is happening. I have Control on Xbox, I think. Actually, I don't know. I might have had it with Game Pass. I probably don't have it anymore because I canceled Game Pass. Interesting. Do I have Control? I swear I do. I think I have it on Xbox. Is the thing. Yeah, I don't have it here. Wait, Epic Games though, as much as I don't want to, I have a lot of free games on here. Maybe Control is one. Aha! Maybe we play this at some point. I also have this game called Fist that I wanted to play. But they're on Epic. Well, I'd say when we get done with Alan Wake, we either play that game, that Fist game, or we play Control. I remember when Control came out. They kind of made it seem like a test run. Like the game was just a demo for ray tracing. Because that's when ray tracing was still kind of coming out. And they made, and just to me, Controls just seemed like a demo game to really show off ray tracing. I never played it. But now that I know that Control and Alan Wake are fucking connected somehow. Like Control, part of the Remedy connected universe, overlapping storylines and characters. Really? Control features references to Alan Wake, and its DLC, Awe, further explores their relationship. Now, one thing that I don't understand is how Quantum Break is a part of it. Because I remember watching Quantum Break. That dealt with time and controlling time and just time travel in general. Whereas Alan Wake is dealing with fucking shadows. Quantum Break and Alan Wake are not officially connected within the same universe due to the ownership issues as Microsoft holds rights to Quantum Break. However, there are thematic and narrative hints in Alan Wake 2 that suggest a connection, indicating that Remedy still cares about the story and elements introduced in Quantum Break. That makes me excited to play Alan Wake 2. Because I loved Quantum Break, dude. I watched Jacksepticeye, I think, play Quantum Break. No, actually, he never finished it. So I never finished Quantum Break. Darn. Got a whole list of games that I want to play. I might even play fucking Quantum Break myself. You know what? Screw it. Let's put a note here. games to stream. Alan Wake 2. Quantum Break. Control. And now they also have a Control 2 coming out. So we'll put that one on here as well. Wake 2, Quantum Break, Control, and Control 2. Yeah, man, you know, it really sucks that Microsoft has the rights to Quantum Break. I would have loved to have seen another game of Quantum Break. That would be nice. That would be cool. Quantum Break was a cool game. Mostly because they had like 2 big name actors in there that I knew. You had the guy who played Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. I don't know his name. And then you have another guy that I also don't know his name. I wouldn't really necessarily say that they're big name actors, but anyway. I think I'm going to end it there, folks. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't be, aside from my mood. Considering I don't have a job at the moment, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't be. So, yes, we will be live tomorrow playing more Alan Wake. I'll have to come up with a new thumbnail. Anyway, goodbye.